What's going on, everybody? Sean here, and welcome to week 1, day 1, the first episode of Wheelie-Bow weekend. That's right, this is a compound bow, and what this series, basically it's just going to be a series once a week. I'm going to post a video dealing with different topics, different subjects having to do with these compound bows right here. The goal of this series is hopefully to be a better shooter myself throughout the summer into the upcoming hunting seasons this fall, and B, hopefully you guys can learn a thing or two as well. And maybe you guys can send me some comments, tips, whatever you want to say, any ideas for future videos. But yeah, that's the premise of this weekly series we're going to be doing. Today is episode 1. The first few episodes, at least 3 I think, are going to be dealing purely about a topic that is people are a little scared to talk about, myself included, target panic. I am and have been a sufferer of target panic for years. And I gotta say, I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't make me really frustrated with myself. But yeah, for the first few episodes, we're gonna be going over target panic. If you don't know what target panic is, click off the video now. You probably don't wanna learn what it is because then you might get it. So what is target panic? I think the definition of target panic would probably just be an internal mental incapability of keeping your pin on the target and executing a good shot. There's many forms of target panic. My form is as soon as that pin gets to where it needs to be on my target, whatever I'm aiming at, I gotta release that arrow. I gotta. Something in my brain ain't working right, and I have to release that arrow right then. And it causes you to have bad shooting form, causes you to have a lot of errant shots, and in extreme cases, it can even cause you to just fling arrows way away from where you're actually trying to aim. Target panic is basically an internal anxiety when shooting the bow. It can be caused by many things. For me personally, I think it first stemmed from being afraid to break arrows, being afraid to miss the target and lose an arrow. And I mean, you gotta have confidence in yourself that you're gonna hit that target. It's a confidence thing, it's an anxiety thing, and once you have it, it is incredibly hard to shake. So here in this first episode, we're gonna be doing what I would consider the first and foremost thing you have to be able to do, and the first step in order to alleviate your target panic, which I currently am struggling with, by the way. So that's why these first few episodes are going to be about target panic, is because I can't get onto any other topics until I myself get rid of my target panic. So this program may not be exactly perfect for you, but it's what works for me to alleviate my target panic and hopefully eventually cure it. I've never actually stuck with it long enough to actually cure it, but that's the plan. So step 1 is all I'm going to be doing today. I'm not going to be shooting a single arrow out of this bow. All I'm going to do today is draw it, settle my pin at the target, and let down. That's all I'm doing. Settle the pin. I'm going to be aiming at a 40-yard target. All I'm going to be doing is drawing this bow back, settling the pin on where I want to aim small, miss small, aim at a small spot. Let that pin float over that. Just let it float and then let back down. That's all I'm doing today. If I shoot an arrow, I failed. It's all about getting past it in your mind that you don't have to shoot that arrow the second your pin touches your target. That's the goal today. Don't shoot an arrow, aim at the target, let down. It's a little cold. I'm getting a little cold already. I didn't dress properly, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So all right, here we go. Number 1, I'm shooting into the sun. Well, I'm not technically shooting, just drawing my bow back into the sun, so that makes things a little difficult. But also, I haven't shot my bow since early December last year. It's late February now, so we're also going to be working back up the strength to draw the bow, because I guarantee you this is not going to go that smooth. Oh yeah, that's painful. I got my finger on the trigger. I'm settled. I let that pin float and I let back down. That's all I'm going to be doing today. Probably 20 to 30 repetitions of just that today. That's all I'm going to be doing. So let's get to it. This is step one. Draw your bow, let it down lots of times. Get comfortable with that pin being on the target. So let's do that. One extra positive of doing this is you're going to get much stronger, because drawing your bow and letting it down specifically builds a lot more muscles than just drawing and shooting it. That pin is holding well. I have such an urge to release when that pin is on that target. Everything in me is screaming to slap that trigger and make that arrow go off. But you gotta resist that. You cannot have that anxiety. You gotta just push it to the side, hold that pin on there, and execute a good shot. But we're not shooting today. Like I said, we're just holding the bow back, and we're aiming, and then we're letting down. God, I haven't shot in so long, I'm out of shape. Arm hurts already. It's also really good that it's windy today. That helps. You want your pin to be moving all over the place. It kind of tricks your brain into being okay with a little bit more movement of that pin. So something you can do to even help more is swap targets or swap points on your target face. If you're working with a target that's got a bunch of different faces on it, swap between those back and forth and settle, move, settle, move, settle, move, settle. And I think it's important to not stay drawn too long. As soon as you start to shake real bad, just let down. Don't hold for like 2 or 3 minutes straight. As soon as you start to shake, let it down. We don't need to be causing any extra issues here. Sole purpose is just to be okay with that pin hovering on the target you're aiming at. And at this point, I've probably done close to 10 to 15, and it's already feeling way better. Like the first few, it was just like, oh man, I gotta shoot. The second that pin was on the target, it just was insane. But now, 15 or so shots later, it's feeling good. It's feeling better. Once again, finger on the trigger. Shift targets. Starting to shake. Let down. It's feeling good. Much improved already. I would suggest even starting just any shooting session with 1 or 2 of these, just to be okay, just to reinforce that habit that pin can hit that target without you shooting. I think that'd be a good warm up almost, you know. You'll have to let me know in the comments if there's any other drills or exercises that you guys do to help alleviate target panic. I'd love to hear them. But I think that concludes today's video. Do that, and we'll see you next week for blank bailing. That's going to be the plan. But like I said, target panic sucks. Nobody wants it, but a lot of us have it, and it's okay. I actually missed a deer this year because of it, so bet. this video to all of y'all out there who has in the past or still struggle with target panic. It sucks. At least one deer. There probably was a second one at some point. I don't know. Damn it. But yeah, it sucks. It's demoralizing. You think there's no way out, but hopefully there is. Hopefully we're gonna find a way out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for episode 2 of Wheelie-Bow Weekend, which is gonna be all about blank bailing. See you then. Bet.